And that's why I think intergalactic accounting is the key to a successful spacefaring society.
I don't know, Bob. It all sounds a bit dull to me.
Dull. Accounting is the backbone of
I'm sorry,
civilization.
Bob. I forgot who I was talking to, the man who spends his free time balancing his checkbook.
Hey, you never know when those skills will come in handy.
Alright everyone, we're going. Ahem. Live in 3. Purnanga 2 दशांश. Purnanga 1 दशांश.
Good morning, universe. Welcome to Earth, your source for all the latest news and happenings across the galaxy. I am Charlie, your libertarian host with a hopeful
And I
outlook
am
on
Bob,
life.
your conservative panel member who's spent 12 long years on this crazy planet as an accountant.
And I'm Alice, your resident intellectual.
And I'm Debbie, your production manager.
Do you ever get the feeling that we're all just ants in a jar to them?
You're not wrong, my friend. But it's not our place to question our creators.
We've got a jam-packed show for you today, folks. Our main news item is coming up in just a bit, but first let's introduce you to the crew. Good morning, universe. I'm Charlie, your libertarian host with a hopeful outlook on life. Joining me today are Bob, the conservative panel member who spent 12 years on Earth as an accountant, and Alice, the left-leaning panel member who considers humans an inferior species. And of course, we have Carl and Roger, our resident nihilistic mechanical beings who are knowledgeable on all topics. And last but not least, we have Debbie, our human production manager. Well, I'm doing great. I came up with a new joke last night. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side of the galaxy. Get it? Because chickens can't fly very far, so it would take them a really long time to get to the other side of the galaxy.
We
Anyway,
supposed
let's
to
get
be
to today's
preparing
topic.
for the impending alien invasion, Charlie.
Alright, the alien invasion. Sorry, I got distracted by my own genius. But before we get into that, let's take a look at a news article from Cabo Verde.
This article is from A Semana in Cabo Verde.
Wow, that's some heavy stuff. But you know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. Unless you're allergic to laughter, in which case, I recommend amoxicillin.
Charlie. We need to focus. We have a battle to prepare for.
She's been distracted lately.
Speaking of distractions, Debbie, I notice you've been spending a lot of time with my collection of human artifacts.
It's been comforting.
Well, I'm thrilled to hear that your emotional wounds have been healed by our conversation. And Bob, congratulations on your new promotion to leader of the crew. Your accounting skills will be so handy in the midst of intergalactic warfare. Don't be silly, Bob. You're the obvious choice. It's just like balancing the books. But instead of boring old numbers, you'll be dealing with lasers and spaceships. How exciting is that? Oh, I have a real knee slapper for you all. Why did the alien cross the road? I mean, besides the fact that they are invading Earth and want to conquer humanity.
I don't know, Charlie. Why
To
did
get to
the
the
alien
Milky
cross
Way.
the road?
Tough crowd. Anyway, let's get back to business. Today's topic is BUH. What was it again?
Preparing for the alien invasion.
Right. That's important stuff. But before we get into that, let's hear from our source on the ground in Cabo Verde. A Semana is reporting that.
Charlie? You okay there?
Yeah. Sorry. A Semana is reporting that the Constitutional Court has rejected a request for the annulment of a decision validating the detention of Amadeo Oliveira. Looks like some MPs didn't have the proper authorization to challenge the decision.
That's really interesting, Charlie. But shouldn't we be focusing on the invasion?
Right. Sorry about that. I just get so distracted by these human artifacts sometimes. They are so fascinating.
I know what you mean. They really are amazing.
Okay, folk. We need to get serious here. We have an invasion to prepare for, and we need a plan.
We should start by figuring out what motivates humans. That way, we can anticipate their tactics.
Humans are motivated by fear, greed, and power. It's not that complicated.
You're oversimplifying, Cal. There's
Hey,
more to
did
than
you
that.
guys know that humans used to communicate with these things called phones? It's like a tiny computer that you talk into. Okay, folks, let's get back on track. Our audience is waiting for us to explain Cabo Verde.
I'll take this one. Cabo Verde is a small island nation off the coast of West Africa. It used to be a Portuguese colony, but gained independence in 1975.
And it's a beautiful place with a rich history and culture. But unfortunately, it's also been facing some political turmoil lately.
What kind of turmoil?
Well, there was a recent court decision that's been causing some controversy. A group of MPs claimed that the detention of a man named Amadeo Oliveira was unconstitutional. But the Constitutional Court rejected their request for annulment.
Sounds like a classic case of political infighting. Happens all the time on
But
Earth.
why do humans engage in such behavior? It seems counterproductive to me.
How, we've been over this. Humans are complex creatures with conflicting motivations and desires. It's not always easy to understand why they do what they do.
You're oversimplifying, Cal. There's more to than that.
I think I understand what you mean. Sometimes it's hard to reconcile our beliefs and ideals with the messy reality of human behavior.
What's going on?
I have a confession to make. I've been keeping something from you.
What is it?
I've been working with a group of humans who believe that aliens are a threat to Earth. They've been planning an attack on
What?
a ship.
Debbie, how could you do this?
I didn't want to believe it at first, but the evidence was clear. They see US as a threat to their way of life. And they're willing to do anything to protect themselves.
How could you betray us like this, Debbie? We trusted you.
You've put us all in danger, Debbie. Do you have any idea what could happen if they succeed?
I never would have thought that you, Debbie, would be capable of such betrayal.
I know I messed up, and I'm sorry. I just didn't know what else to do.
Debbie, you need to tell us everything you know about this group. We need to prepare for a possible
Okay,
attack.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Welcome back to Earth, where we discuss all things related to the planet Earth. Today, we're continuing our coverage of the impending alien invasion. But before we get to that, we need to address an issue from last episode.
Yeah, I still don't understand what that court decision was all about.
It was about a detention in Cabo Verde. But more importantly, it was about the lack of legitimacy of the MP who brought the request to the Constitutional Court.
Actually, I have some more information about that group. They're a radical faction that's been causing trouble across
Debbie,
the
quit your whining and focus on the damn show. We don't have time for your petty grudges.
Hold on, Charlie. Maybe Debbie's vendetta can add some juicy drama to our production.
How? Stick to the plan. We're not here to exploit personal issues for entertainment.
Ah, it's like you don't even know how to make good TV.
Carl, what do you mean?
Oh, I'm sure he just wants to manipulate and ruin people's lives on camera. Nothing to worry about, Alice.
Hey, it's not like we're doing anything that's not already been done before.
Oh God, what have I gotten myself into?
I've been hiding something from all of you. Roger and I have been discussing the motivations of humans, and it's made me question our mission here.
Wait, who's Roger?
Carl, you mean to tell us that Roger is Sensi?
Yes, and he sacrificed himself to help us stop the invasion.
This is incredible. We have to tell the intergalactic
Charlie,
audience
we
about
still have a
this.
show to do.
Right, sorry. But this is groundbreaking. We need to discuss the implications of sentient mechanical beings.
Implications? There are no implications. They're just machines.
That's a dangerous mindset, Bob. Sentient beings deserve the same rights as any
I
other
don't even
being.
know how we got here. Can we please just focus on
Yes,
the
let's get back on track. We need to prepare for this attack. Welcome back to Earth. Before we begin, we need to make sure we discuss the news
Though we have
article from
to.
last time.
It's not like it's going to matter when the invasion starts.
It's our duty to inform our viewers, Bob. And who knows, maybe it will make a difference.
Have the dumb article up. It's about some guy named Amadeo Oliveira getting locked up, and the court said he can't go free.
Right, some politician tried to help, but it didn't work out.
Boring. Can we talk about something
I
else?
guess it's messed up they didn't follow the rules, but I don't care about politics.
We need to focus on surviving this battle.
Carl, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but thanks for
Save
everything.
the sentimental speeches for after we've made it out alive.
We've lost Carl. But we need to keep going. We have a job to do.
This is ridiculous. We're risking our life for a planet full of inferior beings who don't even appreciate us.
Enough, Bob. We're in this together, and we need to keep fighting. For Carl, and for our own survival.
Welcome back to Earth. Today, we've got a lot to cover, but first, let's check in with Debbie. What's on the agenda for today's show?
Well, I was thinking we could discuss the recent advancements in sustainable energy sources, but
Hold on, Debbie. We don't have time for that. We need to focus on the real issue at hand. The impending invasion.
Bob, we've been over this. We don't know if there really is an invasion coming. It could just be a false alarm.
Actually, Alice, Bob is right. Our sources have confirmed that there is indeed an invasion on the horizon.
How? Where have you been? We haven't seen you in days.
I've been gathering information, Charlie. But I need to talk to you all in private. We need to finalize the show and get it out to the universe. It's our only chance to warn the other planets before it's too late.
I don't know, Carl. It feels like we're just sending them to their deaths.
We can't give up now. We owe it to our viewers to do everything in our power to save them.
what if we show the aliens that humans are more than just inferior beings? What if we challenge them to a dance-off?
I like the way you think, Debbie.
I can't believe I am doing this.
Alright, aliens. Let's show you what
We've got this.
I have to do something.
Bob, what are you doing?
I am doing what's right. I am saving the crew.
What's that noise?
It's the spaceship. Bob set off the
We have to get
self-destruct
out of here.
sequence.
That was too close.
We did it. We saved the day.
But at what cost? Bob, he sacrificed himself to save us.
We'll never forget him.
But we'll keep fighting. For Bob and for the future of Earth. Join us next time for another episode of Earth. Welcome back to Earth. In this episode, we faced our greatest challenge yet, and I couldn't be more proud of our crew.
We really came together and fought our team. It was an incredible
But it
experience.
wasn't without its sacrifices. We lost Roger, and we'll never forget him.
True hero.
And I had to make a difficult decision to save the crew. It wasn't easy, but it was the right thing
We're
to
all
do.
changed by this experience. We've gained a deeper understanding of ourselves and each other. And yes, maybe we're a little more psychotic now, but that's okay.
Speak for yourself, Charlie.
But seriously, we have a newfound sense of purpose. We've been reminded of why we're here and what we're fighting
And
for.
we'll keep fighting, no matter what comes our way.
That's right, Debbie. We'll keep fighting for Bob, for Roger, and for the future of Earth. Join us next time for another episode of Earth. Oh no, we're running over
But
our
we
time
can't
slot.
just end the show now, we still have so much to say.
And we can't leave the audience hanging after everything that's happened.
We'll have to go into overtime, but the network might not be happy about it.
Oh no, whatever will we do if the network is unhappy?
Stop being so nihilistic, Cal. We need to keep fighting for our beliefs.
And that's what this show is all about. We may be aliens, but we care about the future of Earth and all its inhabitants.
And even though we have different political views, we can still work together for a common goal.
He had to make a difficult decision to save the crew. But he don't regret it. We're all stronger because of it.
And I never thought I'd become a space hero, but here we are.
And who can forget the dance-off? We really showed those aliens who's boss.
It's been an honor fighting alongside all of you. I may be sacrificing myself to stop the invasion, but I know you'll continue the fight.
And we'll do it with the memory of Roger in our hearts.
We've found a common purpose and a desire to continue fighting for what we believe in.
And we'll keep fighting no matter what comes our way.
But for now, we have to say goodbye. Join us next time for another episode of Earth.